Let's Talk Genealogy Season 2 Episode 1 will premiere on Thursday, July 9th at 6 p.m. This week's show will feature the Cameron-McNeill family dating back to the late 1700s and early 1800s. This family is from the Harnett County, North Carolina. The Cameron family goes back to William and Sallie McNeill Cameron, Campbell, and the McNeill family goes back to William and Ammie McNeill. Please join us Thursday, July 9th at 6 p.m. for another episode of Let's Talk Genealogy with Desi L. Campbell.
Heavenly Father, I pray for this family reunion and I thank you for allowing us to gather on this special occasion. Thank you for filling us with love so that we have not brought our children to wrath, but we have brought them up in the training and instruction of you. I pray that you keep us on your righteous paths and keep us rooted in your love so that we can have many more family reunions in the future. Amen.
Welcome to the Cameron-McNeill story brought to you by Desi L. Campbell for Creative Media Charlotte, LLC. Over the next few moments you will be enlightened on the family heritage of the Cameron and McNeill families dating back to the early 1800s in the Stewart's Creek, Anderson Creek, Barbecue, and Abrasboro townships of Cumberland County, presently Harnett County, North Carolina.
The Campbell-Cameron family is dated back to two brothers, George Campbell and Toby Cameron. These brothers were found on the 1854 will of Archibald Campbell plantation along with some of their children and other siblings. In 1870 of Toby's grandchildren Europe was listing as Europe Campbell and by 1880 he was listed as Europe Cameron. We believe that it's a possibility that a white slave owner with the Cameron name may have owned this family before Archibald Campbell. George and Jane McLean Campbell, 5 children were found. There is a strong possibility there may be more. Some of these were found because of ancestry DNA. The children William Campbell, Betsy Campbell, David Campbell, Henry Campbell, and Arthur Campbell. A lot of these families were found in the upper Little River area of Harnett County, North Carolina and still reside there today. Toby and Sallie McNeill Cameron had 2 children and of course we are sure there are more. Stephen and William Cameron. Stephen Cameron was born around 1830 and no death date was found on him. He married J. McGregor. William Cameron was born around 1837 and no death date was found on him. He married Rachel McCoy, the daughter of Jacob and Lizzie McCoy. From this union 10 children were born: Mary, Sallie, Europe, John Allen, Eddie, Annie, William Henry, Sherd, Jimmy, Toby, and Flora Margaret Cameron.
John Allen Winston Cameron was born around 1875 and he died December 31, 1930. He married Grisetta McNeill. She was born 1884 and she died December 21, 1960. She is the daughter of Reuben Atkins and Lettie McNeill. 13 children were born from this union: Henry Hudson, Ollie Gertrude, John Allen, Beulah D. Major, Herbert Frank, William Coleman, Verna, Malcolm, Etta, Retta, Ernest Young, and Pauline Cameron.
When I grow up, I want to be the grown-up who remembers me, and what it felt like to be small. How much I like to bounce the ball, and pump my swing high in the air, and think of flying everywhere. How scared I was of doors that creak, or being in hide and seek, or if my parents had a fight, or when I had bad dreams at night. How much I hated loud machines, and slimy worms and lima beans. What fun it was to dig a hole, to make a cake and lick the bowl, to ride my bike all afternoon, to plan on going to the moon, to find an egg inside a nest, and have my best friend like me best. A family reunion is a time to remember, a time to laugh, a time to celebrate, a time to share old stories and make new memories, a time to see each other and the faces all around us and find reflections of ourselves in hearts both young and old. A reunion is a coming together that strengthens the bond of family and reminds us of the gift of belonging, a chance to share our history, a reason to celebrate our past, a time to welcome our future, as a family.
Joe McLean was born around 1775 and no death date was found on him. He married Jenny McLean. She was born around 1785 and no death date was found on her. His parents were born in Virginia and Africa. From this union 13 children: Sarah, Bet, Celia, Judah, Tempe Jane, Millie, Lily, John Robert, Lucy, Joe, George, James and Sharper McNeill, all born Archibald McNeill Plantation in Barbecue, Cumberland County, North Carolina. Sarah McNeill was born in 1800 and no death date was found on her. She married Sherd McNeill. No birth or death date was found on him. From this union 13 children were born: Elizabeth, Diana, William, Jane, unknown male, Daniel C., Gabriel, Stephen, Charles, Lettie, Hannah, Dolly and Sophia McNeill. William, Billy, McNeill was born 1816 and no death date was found on her. He married Amy. No maiden name was found on her. She was born around 1815 and no death date was found on her. From this union 11 children were born: Classic, Daniel, Mary, Martha, Luke, Harrison, Betsy, Lettie, William H., Jeffrey, Eliza, John, and Gabriel McNeill. Lettie McNeill was born in August of 1854 and she died June 28, 1931. She married Reuben Atkins. He was born in 1851 and no death date was found on him. From this union 8 children were born: Laura Jane, Louisa, Amy, Ulysses Grant, Like, Owen Harrison, Mamie and Grisetta McNeill. Hope you have enjoyed this short video documentary on the Cameron-McNeill family. Remember, family, a link to our past and a bridge to our future. A circle of strength and love, our family, founded on faith, joined in love, kept by God together forever. No family is perfect. We argue, we fight, we even stop talking to each other at times, but in the end, family is family. The love will always be there. Family, where life begins and love never ends. Having a place to go, is a home. Having someone to love, is a family. Having both, is a blessing. Donna Hedges. Other things may change us, but we start and end with the family. Anthony Brandt. Our family is like a hand-sewn quilt that grows more precious in time. Our most treasured family heirlooms are our sweet family memories. Family memories are held in our hearts forever. A happy family is but an earlier heaven. A family stitched together with love seldom revel. You don't choose your family, they are God's gift to you.
Help us to humble ourselves and pray. Turn from wicked ways and seek your face. Fix our broken parts, mend our wounded hearts, and heal our land. Ooh, there's a mother who is mourning a gunned down son. And there are brothers who have gone down even more. Help us to finally walk as one, colored barriers undone, and heal our land. Oh, what needless pains we bear as our hearts are screaming out, it isn't fair. If we would only look to you for every care, 'cause you care, you care. There is sickness and disease, there's death and pain. Uncertainty has filled our hearts this day. Help us to never lose our faith. Give us rest in these trying days, and heal our land. Fix our broken parts, mend our wounded hearts, and heal our land.
Thank you for joining us in episode 1 of season 2 of Let's Talk Genealogy with Desi L. Campbell. Please join us next week as we discuss the Wells story. This family is dated back to the early 1800s in the Union Township of New Hanover County, North Carolina. We will have several descendants of Alfred and Clarissa Wells that have found each other using ancestry DNA. Family is like branches on a tree, we will grow in different directions yet our roots remain as one. So until next time, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.